Homeward Bound, Daily Devotional by Ellen G. White. The Lord's Day, June 17th. The Sabbath was made for man, and not man for the Sabbath. Therefore the Son of Man is also Lord of the Sabbath. Mark chapter 2, verses 27 and 28. The Saviour had not come to set aside what the patriarchs and prophets had spoken, for he himself had spoken through these representative men. All the truth of God's word came from him, but these priceless gems had been placed in false settings. Their precious light had been made to minister to error. God desired them to be removed from their setting of error and replaced in the framework of truth. This work only a divine hand could accomplish. By its connection with error, the truth had been serving the cause of the enemy of God and man. Christ had come to place it where it would glorify God and work salvation of humanity. Wherefore the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. These words are full of instruction and comfort. Because the Sabbath was made for mankind, it is the Lord's day. It belongs to Christ. For all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. John chapter 1, verse 3. Since he made all things, he made the Sabbath. By him it was set apart as a memorial of the work of creation. It points to him as both creator and the sanctifier. It declares that he who created all things in heaven and in earth, by whom all things hold together, is the head of the church, and that by his power we are reconciled to God. For speaking of Israel, he said, I gave them my Sabbaths to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am the Lord that sanctify them, make them holy. Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 12. Then the Sabbath is a sign of Christ's power to make us holy, and it is given to all whom Christ makes holy. As a sign of his sanctifying power, the Sabbath is given to all, with all who through Christ become a part of Israel of God. And the Lord said, If thou wilt turn thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thine own pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord honorable, then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13 and 14. To all who receive the Sabbath as a sign of Christ's creative and redeeming power, it will be a delight. Seeing Christ in it, they delight themselves in him. The Sabbath points them to the work of creation as an evidence of his mighty power in redemption, while it calls to mind the lost peace of Eden. It tells of the peace restored through the Saviour. Happy Sabbath, Homeward Bound.